The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 81. You get the NASDAQ off 30. S&Ps are down 13. We have the gold contract down $5.10 at $12.55. Silver's off 14 cents at $17.51. You get platinum down 11 at $9.53. Oil really flat, down 17 cents, $51.17. Notes are down 2 ticks, 129.23. 30-year bond off 11 ticks, 163.26. Good old King dollar up 517 ticks, 97.44. And bottom line is that Alcoa kicked it off this morning. They kicked off numbers, and that dog has fleas.
They didn't kick it off too well.
No, that dog always seems to have fleas. So Alcoa kicked it off, folks. Alcoa's down 15%, down $3. Pretty wild. And you talk about kicking it off, folks. Don't forget, every trading day right here at TFNN, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, we have our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks, Scott Connor, TD Ameritrade, swim lessons. Now, so no matter where you are in the country, remember that you can get us right on your cell phone. You go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. You trade options, folks. You want to understand options upside down. Well, guess what? Just tune in 12 to 1 every day. At the beginning of earnings, you know, the show is always great, but when you get in earnings, man, I mean, it's just amazing.
News is breaking.
News is breaking. These guys are putting on so many trades. Educationally, they're showing people how to set up those trades, what happens to those trades when they go good, what happens when they go bad, how they fix them, all of the above. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom and Tommy. How's everybody doing?
Doing great, man.
Kevin?
I hate to use baseball analogy at this time of the year.
Yeah,
but
especially
hey,
for two Boston guys.
You are not a good leadoff hitter.
No, it's not a good leadoff hitter. And after the Red Sox last night, that was sad.
There you go.
But there's, you know, it's so funny, Kevin, is that years ago, when going back like, oh my God, even 7, maybe longer than that. What year was? Yeah, going like back 14 years, 13 years ago, right? When the commodity bull was starting, right? You know, I was looking at Alcoa, and I was looking at that stock, saying, that stock should go to the moon, man. Every other commodity's going up, right? And it was so weird that it just couldn't do a thing. And then what I finally figured out is that, well, guess what? When oil's going up, what happens, folks, is that it costs so much money for aluminum companies. Their number one expense is oil. So I was like, oh, my God, this company, how is this company ever going to make money, right?
Right.
Amazing. It really is.
Yeah, but, you know, it's funny. Alcoa kicks off the earnings season. That's always been since ever I can remember. But really, the big guns start, you know, later this week and later into the next couple of weeks. We start getting some of the big guns in there.
Right.
But as you know, tradition is what it is, right? So Alcoa starts us off every earnings season.
Yeah.
Didn't really start us off on the right foot, but, you know, we move on.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt, man, because I think the NDX hit a new high yesterday. You know, it's these wild stocks that we all trade. I mean, it's the growth stocks, man. I mean, and that's all, you know, it's really a continuum when you look at market cycles. They love to go high beyond belief, and they like to crash, and then they like to go high again. You know, just
Tom O'Brien, you tell me, is this Dow wreaking havoc?
Yeah.
With these markets right now?
Yeah, it is. And, well, you know, it's going to be interesting because I'm a dollar bull, but I think this is the end of this move right here. When I say the end of the move, I'm talking about for a few weeks.
Sure.
You know, because of the energy that it took. I mean, this thing had some good energy. We just went from 94, 95, and you know, it wants to tag that 97, 61. You know, but we'll see. I mean, because if it... This run here, I mean, another year, it's going to be interesting to see whether we're at 100, you know? I mean, it's been trying that for a long period of time, but...
It sure has.
You know, I think it's...
It sure has. I love, you know, as you know, because I'm involved in the grains,
Yes.
I'm addicted to watching the dollar.
Yeah. Oh, listen.
It takes over your world when you trade commodities.
It does.
So
It does.
It's an amazing trade.
It really
absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm fascinated with it.
No, it's you know what's so cool about it, folks, too, is that when you really understand it, you get a much broader worldview of what prices actually are. You know, because you can hear that, oh, this is like $1 million. Well, yeah, it's $1 million in what currency? You know what I mean?
And really, you know what it is, Tom? When you start trading different products, you really start to respect the dollar moves more.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a specialist in GE, trading GE for 20 years,
Yes.
the dollar wasn't really in my world very much.
Right.
Right? It affected me, but not on a day-to-day. But now that, I'm trading commodities and ag,
Sure.
the dollar is everywhere. It surrounds everything we do. It's amazing. But, the dollar is powerful.
No, it is. And the thing that always cracked me up, even when the dollar was going down to 75, is that when people were saying, well, the dollar's going to go away, and I was looking, man, well, you haven't been to a lot of countries because no matter what country you go to, no matter what, everyone would always accept the dollar.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You bring dollars with you, you're going to be all right. You know, you're never going to get in trouble.
Walk around Cabo San Lucas and ask them if you can pay dollars instead of pesos. I've never heard no yet ever in my life.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Well, listen, man. Right here, 12 o'clock, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, folks. Kicking off earnings season with our man Kevin Hinks, Scott Connor, swim lessons. Kevin, you have a great one, a safe one. We look forward to the show.
Have a great day, guys.
Awesome. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Tony O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 120. NASDAQ's down 40. S&Ps are down 17. If we take a look at some of the percentages out here, that's the Dow's down 0.6%. S&P's are down 5. NASDAQ is down 0.7. Inside the Dow Industrials, the strength versus the weakness. Strength is Apple. You see Samsung.
Yeah, they're not selling the phone right now, right? They told everybody to stop selling the phone.
And this morning they come out, they're getting rid of it.
Okay.
Right? Isn't that amazing? It was a smart move.
Yeah, cut and run, right? At one point, for sure.
Cut and run right across the board.
I mean, yeah.
It's, Apple is the leader inside the Dow. It's up only 1%, though, okay?
Yeah.
The laggard is Intel down 1.6. You get Visa off 1.4. Merck is down 1.3. And American Express is down 1.3. If we go look at Apple for a second, this is saying quite a bit about Apple. Because if Apple can only go up $1.27 in the note side of the business, I guess
it'll go up a lot more if the note side of the business, as in, if that really has a reverberating effect, as in if all those people don't immediately just get a different kind of Android phone, right?
Yeah.
That's
right.
that's where it'll be determined.
Right. Pretty intense,
yeah.
Man. It's a pretty big misstep for a company that, I love Samsung. I mean, I like their TVs. I like everything about them. So,
you can, in everything, there's risk and there's reward, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they've had an epic growth, and some of that growth has been, at being at the forefront of some of the technology, even ahead of, like, Apple. They'd have some cool features of their phones that Apple hadn't gotten to, and so it was a race to beat them.
Right.
And they went a little bit too quick this time.
Yeah, exactly.
And that has a big,
We take a look at the NDX 100, and inside the NDX, Apple's the leader. Look at this one. We've watched this one a lot, Tom.
Yeah.
Illumina, folks, is a psycho stock. Illumina is down $47. Now, this thing...
And they came out with earnings, correct? No, or just guide?
Yeah, they did. They did.
Did they? It showed 11?
Yeah, an early trade as revenue falls short.
Yeah, so they did. Yeah. That's what I thought, yeah.
So check this out. This is about as intense as you get. Let me move this back. First, we'll put it back a couple of years because you can see this. Every day we bring this up, and it was like it was either a lead or a laggard inside the NASDAQ composite. But what you can get out of this, folks, is that I have this up right now on a 2-year, and what you're going to see when you gap all over the place like this is a monster consolidation. So this will go to the bottom of the consolidation now, which is 132. You're at 137.
Yeah.
But this has been going on since the first plunge in September of 2015. Let me bring this back and put it.
When you're dealing with these, biotech stocks, where really their valuations are going to depend on, a future revenue of a future drug,
right.
There really is a lot of variance, and so that's why the market really does have a hard time agreeing on what the proper price is, because that price is just kind of a probability of future success versus, a lot of companies where you can say earnings are this,
sure.
et cetera, et cetera. When you're basing everything just on a probability of a scientific discovery,
and
the market struggles to find equilibrium.
Man,
yeah.
And we'll see whether it's going to be an ABC down. It's going to go. We're at 137. It's got $10 more to go down to hit the 127. But man, that is one hit.
That's a big one, man. If you're on margin, that's definitely a big one.
Yeah. Seagate Technologies down 7%. You get Western Digital down 4%. Micron is also down 3.8%. If we go over to that dollar, so the dollar. This is my take. Well, here, let's go gold first because it's going to be interesting here. My take here, and we'll see whether it happens today. But my take is that this is the test of the downdraft of Friday.
Okay.
And there's not enough sellers. There's not enough sellers at like 12.55.
Okay.
Even though we've hit 12.54. And what it is that on Friday you had first we were up. We're up into the 12.67.
Yeah.
It plunged down.
Sure.
And it can't get below right now this 12.55 area.
Yeah.
So when I put that together with the aspect of this dollar, the most deviant thing that could happen. And today,
Is gold going up, dollar going up?
the dollar giving it up at the highs, just
Okay.
pulling back a couple hundred.
Okay.
It won't be a lot. It'll be enough to be deviant. Like, oh no, hold on, what's happening here? Are we bullish or are we bearish inside those metals right now?
Yeah.
And I'm bullish, and that's the first time I've been bullish in a long period of time.
Cool.
What did happen over in South America today, South Africa, right? This is pretty intense. The rand, is up. That's like a half a penny, I guess. We're at 14.32, and man, I'm telling you, these countries, what they did is that the guy that's in charge of, let me get this straight, the guy's in charge of, I believe, all the South African Prime Minister Bravin,
Finance minister.
was summoned to appear in court on fraud charges next month. So this would be like taking our Treasury Secretary, and there's been a political fight in South Africa for a long period of time right now about the control of the central bank.
Okay.
And that's what this is actually about. And so the market was taking conniptions because the world stock markets like this finance minister, because South Africa's always had a problem with the aspect of their central bank and how dollars get turned into rand.
Sure.
And how the whole investment deal. So
Yeah, they're saying it's a grave concern and investors are unlikely to react kindly to this development.
Right.
I guess the finance minister had led the efforts to help South Africa keep its investment grade rating,
Right.
seen by international investors as a steady hand. So yeah, he was seen as somebody that may be a steady hand to help them stabilize.
right, wouldn't let people in the till all the time.
Right, and so what do? They throw them in prison. So
Totally.
that can't be
Thank
good.
God we live in the United
Yeah,
States.
exactly,
I mean, it's really, last night there was, oh my God, there was someone in, it wasn't in China either. It was somewhere in might have been China or Malaysia. What had happened is that this was a government official, but he criticized another government official as to what they were doing. They
Yeah.
threw him in jail for 2.5 years.
Right, that's how it works, man. That's how it works.
Man, I'm telling
Yeah,
you. Unreal.
that'll be interesting to follow the rand and how that happens.
Yeah,
how that plays out.
Exactly. So if we go over, so check this
Yeah.
out. So I was over there this morning looking at GFI because, what happens is that when you get weaker rand, the bottom line is that, these gold companies are worth a lot more money.
Sure.
Because their expenses are in rand, they get paid in US dollars. And these things are almost ready for buy. They couldn't hold price this morning, even in South Africa. They were up for a bit, and then they just didn't hold price. But it's something you want to, Harmony's holding price, but it's something you want to keep an eye on, because when they start running, I mean, when you look at watch, HMY, it's pretty intense when you look at the amount of employees they have. They have 27,000 employees.
Yeah, big.
And,
I know, amazing.
And when that rand goes, makes a huge difference. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Right now, you got the Dow Industrials down 116, Nasdaq's up 40, S&P's are down 17. We're going to be right back.
If you're looking to discover a new financial resource and diversify your financial portfolio, consider the new Market Safe Focused Commodity CD from Everbank. This 5-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 6 equally weighted commodities, including gold, silver, copper, nickel, soybeans, and sugar, in one powerful CD. With annual pricing caps of 50% per component, you could earn up to a 50% upside payment at maturity if the commodities increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal is is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. Take advantage of this financial resource designed to grow with the times. The October 13th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now, you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 119. You get the NASDAQ off 39. S&Ps are off 17.5. And folks, if you haven't checked out yet, over to our website, you can hit that Everbank banner. If you happen to be in the CD market, or you're looking for an investment somewhat like a CD, and you're looking for safe money.
A little commodity exposure, maybe?
Yes.
No, go for it.
It's the Market Safe Focus Commodity CD from Everbank. Now, the funding deadline for this is October 13th.
2 days from now.
2 days from now. The issue date is going to be October 24th. And the way this works, your minimum deposit is $1,500. It's a 5-year term. What is inside this, and this is what makes it really cool, is gold, silver, copper, nickel, soybeans, and sugar. And they reprice this every year. So it would start out October 24th. A year from then, they would reprice it. And you get to keep, if it goes up, 50% of the annual rise in any of those commodities.
They get annual pricing dates. You get those, 50% of the move, and then you have 5 years. And, you know, we talk about these all the time. And so this one, I think you're talking to Chris Gaffney this afternoon, too. He'll be on at 4:15. But they're great products, especially if you're in the CD market right now. Commodities, it's a great time where you could get some exposure to the upside of commodities with zero downside principal risk.
And that's the kicker in this, folks, is that the zero downside risk.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, you cannot lose your principal.
I tell my friends about it because people just don't realize you can have, you know, zero risk with upside potential. You know, it's, you know, your only risk, right, is that you're risking, you're foregoing
your opportunity risk,
the opportunity cost,
and your opportunity cost right now, I believe, in a 5-year CD is at the max 2%.
Yeah, that's as like 1.5%, 1.75 maybe, but yeah, right.
You know, so it's an FDIC insured product. It's IRA eligible. Bottom line, you know,
Yeah.
you give them a call.
Gold, silver, copper, nickel,
Right.
soybeans, sugar.
Right.
It's a good
And
deal.
the cool thing is that it reprices every year.
Yeah.
That actually helps. It can help.
No, the first time I heard that, I mean,
Right.
realistically, all of those 6 commodities could be under where they're at initially,
Right.
and you still have a positive return because they went up in years 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah.
and then pulled back in years 4 and 5 dramatically, and you lock in those first, second, and third pricings.
Which
you get
is-
50% of that upside,
Right.
and then it pulls back, and so the underlying commodities don't even have to move over the 5 years in entirety, as long as you get movement to the upside at all in a single year pricing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pretty
Which
cool.
is pretty intense.
It is.
Their phone number, folks, is 855-750-4051. So
Don't wait till the end. Just give them a call. That way you can get it set up and be all set.
And they also, you know,
IRA eligible, right? FDIC
Yep.
insured, but the IRA deal, I mean, that's a sweet deal if you have IRA funds that you're just looking for no risk
Huge.
return.
And, you know, in that aspect, if you happen to be in the metal market and you're just looking for metal, one of the best deals that they have in the country are platinum 1-ounce bars.
Cool.
Platinum, folks, what happens is this, is that the platinum Eagles are gorgeous. There's no doubt about that. Our own United States Eagles, right? But they're so expensive. You can make money on them, but it's very hard to make money on them. Like, if we pulled up the Mint right now, like platinum's going for $952. I bet the Eagles are probably going for $1,400 or something. It's
Okay.
outrageous. Do you know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And they're just so beautiful, people want them.
Okay.
But that isn't the vehicle to buy if you plan on making money. That
Okay.
may be a vehicle to buy that, you know, you get a piece of art, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
You want to make money on the platinum, meaning you hold it for a couple of years, you know, it's liquid. That is a bar. You at $952, the last time they're selling them $10 over.
Nice.
You know, that's now you're talking. Do you know what I mean? You know.
Definitely.
And that's really important, folks, inside the aspect of if you are ever buying coins in general. That premium is crucial to understand because what does happen at low prices, even at gold and silver, at low prices, the premiums are very expensive. And then when they actually, you know, last time that gold got up to 18 or 1900, the premiums went down to like
Okay.
$12
Okay.
versus 60.
Sure.
And it makes sense
Yeah.
because it's like, hold it, you can say get the same percentage move, meaning only like 0.2%, but that's so much money, you know,
Sure.
inside the premium that if you're a dealer, you say no, I want to get rid of this quick.
Right.
You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Yes.
So big numbers, no doubt. Let's see what else we got happening here. If we let's go take a look at the silver market. If we take a look at silver right now, silver is trading. Okay, so silver's down 11 cents. We're at $17.54. Yeah, see, that's coming into the same area too. This is actually silver is pretty cool because, you know, gold had the upcharge too, but silver got a lot more strength on the way up on Friday. It was 5,900 on the way up, 52 on the way down, and we just came down. You came down 1,400. Yeah, so that's telling me that in both of those markets right now, what you have is that there's not enough sellers to basically jam that thing lower.
Yeah, we'll find out for sure.
Yeah. Twitter, TWTR.
How's it doing today?
So it's up slightly. So what happened this morning is that in the Wall Street Journal, you know, yesterday they said four companies were looking at it. No one wanted it. Today what ends up happening is that it's saying that Salesforce still is looking at it.
Okay.
And-
well, regardless, it's right back to before the rumors even started, which is interesting. So,
Yeah, big time.
So they're not, you know, the price is not dependent almost on those rumors anymore, which is, if they turn out to be true, it should be trading higher, right?
Yeah,
We'll see.
right. Let's go to our man Tom at Plymouth. Hey Tom, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Tom. Tommy,
How you doing, man?
Good morning, Tom.
I'm doing pretty well. A little sore after that Red Sox annihilation, but hey, what
Yeah.
can you do? Well,
Yeah,
That was a quick one.
it was a
Yeah.
quick one.
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
You blink and it's over.
Well, you know what happened? So I just said, you know, I was coming into work and I said to Tommy, just before I said, "Did the Red Sox already lose?"
Yeah.
And it blew my mind when I was coming in, like, hold it, didn't this just start?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Bummer.
Started
Anyway.
and ended. Yep. So, oh well.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Until next year.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
So,
we have football. Good.
Yeah.
I jumped in the J Nug this morning. Believe it or not, I'm off the J Dust.
Okay, let's take a look at it. I think this is the right move. JNUG, folks, is the Direction Daily Junior Gold Miners Index Bull, 3 times position of the Market Vectors Gold Miners Trust. It's trading at $9.98. And, when we take a look at this, I mean, you're testing out here. The cool thing, which I like about anything, whether it's highs or lows, is your back's against the wall here, meaning you're at lows. The last low was $9.50. That was generated last week. We just came into the low of Friday was $9.62, and you didn't even hit that. You hit $9.72, which is a good indication. GDXJ is what it's trading off of. And if we go over there, that's down $1.07. That is coming into those lows with a lot lighter volume. I like the trade, man. I think. Here, just stay with us, Tom, okay?
Sure.
Awesome. We're coming right back. We get. It's a beautiful thing. Tom, Tommy, and Tom.
We do.
It's a beautiful thing. Stay right there, folks. We want to hear from you. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Coming right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 114. You get the Nasdaq off 38. S&Ps are down 17. We're talking with our man Tom from Plymouth, and we're talking about the JNUG, which is the direction 300% bull position of the Market Vectors gold mining juniors. Yeah, I think you get action in. I mean, what I'd like to see out here today, Tom, is that dollar fail. You know, if you get that dollar,
that'd be beautiful.
If you get the dollar, if you get the dollar to fail, you know, it's not even close to failing just yet. Okay, but if you got that, we'd see a very fast expansion in the gold market. The gold market itself right now is rejecting lower price. You know, I like how it's set up. It's only 87,000 contracts. You're down 330. You know, I mean, I like how that's set up, and the market itself is just deviant enough, you know, to catch a bid. You know,
the news on the TV seems to be talking about this, you know, rate hike in December now, which is, I guess, big news. But I don't think it really is it? I mean,
I agree. No, there's two different things that are happening. It's like, okay, the percentage odds are like 68%. So you can make the argument that, okay, well, the market knows it. The gold market already got toasted. That knows it.
Yeah, I think.
You know, and so when I look at the yin and yang, it's like, okay, if they don't go, it's like that's gonna put like some real juice into the metals and take it away from the dollar. You know, and the wild card still are these bonds. You know what I mean? Because it's like bonds want to go up. And most of the time when bonds want to go up, market wants to go down. But you can see that we're flat on bonds right now. The market's down. So it's like, okay, what is that all about? And if the bonds do want to go up, I would make the argument that, well, guess what? Bonds are going to go up on price, down on yield, and somehow, some way, what's going to happen is that the Fed's going to balk again. And if they're going to balk, I think that the correlation probably has to do with the pound.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What? GB.
Back up.
Yeah, thank you. Because the pound, you know, well, there she goes. You know, she's at 122.
I would not want to be long the pound.
Right. You know, so.
Hey, well, the great thing about the JNUG right now is the most I can lose is $9.90 a share.
Oh, you are too funny. Well, you know, the boy. Listen, I understand what he's saying, folks, because what happens is this: when you trade the doubles and the triples a lot, I like trading them at these prices too. What ends up happening is that the correlation. Listen, you can lose. They can do reverse splits and you can lose more. I'm not saying that, but what does happen is that they move at a slower pace when they're defensive on the way down. That's you know, if you read the paper, that's how they work. They compound a higher. Well, you're compounding a higher price when they're $50, $60. Okay, you compound $50, $60, it's a big deal. When you're taking away from and you're selling something at 10, it's a smaller deal. You know, so
yeah, that's how I look at it. You know, it's kind of cheap, $10. Anything under $10, you can load up on it. You know, and just watch it stop. And if it takes off, then hey, you're in.
There's no doubt they can add a point and 2 points very, very quickly. There's no doubt about that, man. Hey, we'll see where this shakes out, and I like the aspect as you said that it's all over the press that hey, you know, we're going up on rates.
Yeah,
that's always a good contrary.
It's been at like 65%, right? So
yeah,
you know, as in it shouldn't be that big of a surprise.
No, it shouldn't. And yeah, there it is, 66%. You know, so.
Okay, gentlemen. Well, one good thing up here is Tom Brady's back, so we'll see what happens with Cincinnati this week.
That was fabulous. I know.
That's
man.
right, man.
He's an animal, man. He's amazing. He's just so good.
We're into football season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite the show.
And hockey season starts too.
It does.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
I like that. Cooking, brother.
Okay, take care, guys.
Have a great one,
take
man.
Care, Tom.
Have a safe one. Yeah, Brady's just amazing, man. He really is, man. It's just. Did you just see what a couple of the commentators? I thought when I saw the picture of Brady with his wife in Italy that it was just like, no, he can't be in Italy right now.
I don't know why you thought that. He lives quite the life. He's a world traveler.
No,
of course, he was definitely in Italy. I mean, that's what he does.
They were talking about this. Can you imagine? They suspend the guy. He goes to Italy, gets fresh set of legs. He comes back. He says, "That's it." Just fires it up.
Why wouldn't you? You got a month-long break.
Yeah, it's you can't even practice.
He couldn't even throw the ball with any of his teammates in his own backyard.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Pretty wild.
They really cut him out of everything.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he found somebody to play catch with.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, totally.
Exactly.
Totally. The euro. Let's go over and take a look at the euro. So they're pounding. Yeah, they're pounding the pound, and they're pounding the euro. Yeah, look at they're pounding the euro too. So
with the dollar up, right? I mean, that's going to reverberate.
Makes sense. Yeah. Sure. So we're at 110.71, 110.46. Yeah, 110.46 to 110.65. We'll see how that shakes out, man. We go over and we take a look at that Alcoa, which come out. Yeah, you're going to see it. Look at Alcoa. January, that high volume swing low is hanging out there. Yep. Hasn't been able to do much.
Yeah. How about oil? Can we jump around?
Oh, yeah. Let's go see what a good old oil's doing. CLX6. Well, this will be interesting if it's tested here. Let me just make sure I got the right contract. Because oil, what happens with oil, folks, it trades month by month. It turns, look at that.
There you go.
It jumped to December. It jumped to the next contract. So oil right now is at 51.57 on this contract. Oh, and it didn't test the high yet. So it has the high volume high from yesterday.
52.16.
Yeah, so that I expect would get tested. We'll see, It almost looks like, with game out here is this...
oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the area we're coming into.
Yeah. If we go to the XLE and we take a look at the XLE, yeah, see, that's going to... It almost tested the high of yesterday. Let me see. It got to 71.98. Oh, it did test the high. 71.94 is the high. But that's going to get tested again, too. This... I think that the big number is going to be like how does the NDX react out here today? So if we take a look at the only market that really had any volume in it yesterday was the NDX. The Qs, for a light volume day, it was light beyond belief, but the Qs end up doing 16 million. Yes, 19 million, 19.6 million, which is not great, but for what we did yesterday, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
it was Columbus Day, even.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
So the Qs are going to need it's 5.8 million right now. They're going to need like a good 24 million if they're going to stay down on this pullback. So we'll get quite a bit of information by 1 o'clock this afternoon, meaning where that volume is. Dow Industrials right now down 123, Nasdaq's out 43, S&Ps are down 18, gold's down 330, silver's down 10 cents. We're going to be right back, folks.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
My name is Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability and host of the Trader's Edge show heard daily here at TFNN.com. On Wednesday, October 19th at 5 p.m., I'll be hosting a special one-hour event, Trading Range Boundary Lines, where I'll teach subscribers how to identify hidden support and resistance levels, the kind that you definitely need to be aware of for your trading and investing. You'll learn how to plot major horizontal support and resistance, how to identify breakouts and breakdowns, and how to project the next price move. These support and resistance levels work for stocks, ETFs, futures contracts, currencies, and these patterns work on every time frame. By signing up for Mastering Probability right now, you get the first month of my newsletter service for only $49, and that includes October 19th's Trading Range Boundary webinar. Plus, if you sign up now, I'll include access to my 3 one-hour workshops, the ultimate trading signals, the ultimate reversal signals, and the long, short line that every trader needs to know. This is an investment you won't regret. For all the details of the upcoming workshop and reserve your seat today, visit the front page of TFNN.com now.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the 3 hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 128. You get the NASDAQ down 47. S&Ps are down 19. And, of course, don't forget, we got a lot of great programming coming up for you today. We got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, coming up next. Then we're going to go to Thinkorswim headquarters for swim lessons. Steve Rhodes with 1 to 2. Dave White, myself, Andy will be back. And our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes.
That's right. Let's talk about Steve, too, because he has a workshop coming up a week from...
tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Week from tomorrow.
Time flies, man.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It sure does.
No doubt about it. And Steve's going to be talking about, well, first off, the workshop is for his subscribers, folks, but you can be a subscriber right here, right now, for only $49, which is $100 savings.
Yeah.
So you get his newsletter for a full month. The workshop is going to be on trading range boundary lines, hidden support and resistance, and it's a great time for it because the bottom line is that we're at highs.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
no matter what you think, you have to acknowledge we're at an upper boundary line. You know, like you can say that we're going to go through it, you can say we're going to bounce off it, but we're at it.
We're at it. We're at it.
It's easy to pick those boundary lines when they're the all-time highs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But go ahead, right? The cool part is that you get all these workshop archives that instantly get added. You know, you sign up for his newsletter, and you get the 3 most recent ones he's done. So I'm sure people have heard us talking about them, whether we're talking about, you know, the Japanese candlestick workshop he did, the ultimate reversal pattern workshop he did, and the long short line. Every trader needs to know the oscillator on change line, and then you get his money management webinar as well. So you get those 4 archives. You get his workshop a week from tomorrow. You get his newsletter for a month. And you know, you can always email Steve, ask questions.
Great value.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
it's
great
awesome.
value.
And I'm sure he'll do an awesome job like he always does a week from Wednesday for the live workshop. That one will be archived as well. And you have all of those archives for about a month after the workshop. So that's going into about like November 20th, 18th, somewhere around there.
Sure.
So you can take your time, make sure you get a chance to watch them all.
And $49, that's the bottom line, folks.
So sign up now, and that way you get them instantly on your page, and then you get to get the workshop, get the newsletter.
No doubt.
You're cooking, as you would say.
You're cooking. Cooking with gas, baby.
Totally.
That's the way to cook. Oh, gas. Let's look at gas, because we get gas.
Awesome.
We get gas. We know. I know. Well, you know what? Gas broke out again yesterday. Let's see where this thing is, man. So you're at 343. Look at this thing, man. It's over that 320, 336 level.
It is.
Pretty good, too.
It is.
That's pretty intense, man.
Yeah.
So we get what? Oil tomorrow?
Oil tomorrow at 10:30.
And gas.
Gas Thursday.
Gas Thursday. Okay. That's a move, man. When I did the ABC on it, it's 350 because I took the B point out, took it out with volume.
We got 346 today.
Yeah, I know.
347.
347. And the thing that's amazing is that look at it was a 276. That's quite a move, man.
Yeah. And when is that? May 19th.
May 19th.
Not bad.
So that's a 4,300 plus 5,300, 6,300. My God, that's a $6,800 move. It's 10,000 per penny.
A dollar?
Yeah, per dollar. Yeah, 10,000.
Yeah. I mean, it's a gigantic move. It's like,
It is. There's no doubt.
Sure.
Yes, and
it's like almost a 20% move. You know?
that's where, folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, get over there, open that account right now. You can bring up the demonstration account to get ready for tomorrow morning, to get ready for Thursday morning.
That's right.
Bottom line is
earnings coming down the pipeline.
Earnings coming down the pipeline. And what does happen, this is what's so great about the earnings down the pipeline.
Ready for those 4 p.m. earnings?
You got it.
There
With
you go.
Google.
That's right.
Okay, Google,
Trading
Amazon,
the NASDAQ
they can move that market.
Definitely.
You stay right there, folks. I'm Mr. Basil Chapman coming up next. You have a great one, a safe one. Of course, we look forward to speaking this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.